Hey everybody, welcome to the show. You know where you are, Expert Talk with me, Tigo. And if you're sitting right there, you know what's about to happen. Another amazing expert is coming in to share a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of fun, and a little bit of how you can help your community. Well, I'm just going to go to break by saying, wee, sit right there. We'll be right back. Back. Yeah, you heard me right. Sabrina is here today. We're going to talk about her organization, W.E.E, and we're also going to talk about finance and how you can have hindsight to insight. What the heck am I talking about? Sabrina, what am I talking about?
Hello, Tigo. I'm so excited to be here on your show. Thank you so much.
I'm so excited to have you.
Yeah, we met a couple weeks ago, and it's just been gung-ho since.
There it is. We had a great time in Pittsburgh. Yes, Pittsburgh. I was shocked too. It's beautiful, and I cannot wait to go back. Pittsburgh was amazing. Did you have a blast?
I did, and like you, I was shocked because what I thought it was going to look like was completely different. It was lush and green and beautiful. I was like, who thought that Pittsburgh had that to offer?
Right. And it's like, that was the most trees. And I've been all over the world, lived all over the world. And that was the most green and trees in one location I have ever seen in my life. It was just unbelievably beautiful. And now I want to shoot a Christmas movie there. It's like we're doing stuff with Dr. Chelly Hipsky. It's so much fun. So much fun. Can't wait to go back.
Me as well. As a matter of fact, I live in Florida, and it's not as green here because it's hot as anything. But in Pittsburgh, everything was green.
Everything was
green. It was like green carpet.
So it was like green carpet with giant trees. And if I was 30 years younger, I would have climbed one. But we're not doing that at 60. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about, how did you get into finance in the first place?
Well, I was a corporate operations manager. That was my career. So I was kind of a little bit into finance because it was my job to make sure that we survived audits, corporate audits, and the daily operations, the managing the inventory, no shortages, managing the incoming money, billing, accounting, collections, just really totally everything. That was a lot on my plate. Then the pandemic came along and I was downsized out of that corporate career. And I thought,
so many others.
I wasn't ready for that.
Right.
I wasn't ready mentally because of my energy, but I was not ready financially. That's when I knew I needed to change my family game plan financially, but realizing that there are a lot of people like me. Listen, professionals. We're talking professional people that haven't exactly got that part of their life together. So that if the balloon crashes, if anything happens, you can still live off of your income stream. Haven't had a financial game plan. So I decided to go into that at a time where people were really hurting financially, learn the ropes. It does take a lot to learn so that now I can teach financial literacy and education and safe money strategies.
So when is it too late to learn that? Is it ever too late? Because a lot of people are finding themselves, they got downsized, they got outsized, they're in their 40s, their 50s, their 60s, and they're going, it's too late for me to turn around and do something else, right?
Yes, well, it's never too late. It's never too late to get a game plan together. Here I was, 41 years in corporate America, so you can do the math. You can figure my age out. Here I was starting at the very beginning and getting my financial game plan together. And I've done that. So I walk the talk. I don't suggest or recommend people do anything that I haven't done. And one thing I say to
That's
people,
amazing.
well, let me say this. When I say to people is that if you're speaking to a financial professional, it's okay to ask them, well, what do you do? What is your
Mm,
strategy? Where's your money?
mm.
It's okay to ask that question.
Yeah, because on the surface, people just naturally assume one thing or another. We're taught about checking accounts and savings accounts. But past that, the masses really don't understand finance. And I always love it when I can have someone like yourself come on the show and you're willing to work with somebody who's starting over. You're willing to work with a young family. Maybe you're willing to work with somebody who's trying to help their child who's now a new mom or a new dad understand what they missed when they were just getting started as a young family. And I think that's so important. Is that why you decided to go ahead and write your book?
Well, it is. So I have adult kids. My son's 31, my daughter's 34. And I realized that they're the next up and coming generation. And I wanted to help
Mhm.
that generation not wind up like my generation. We have a lot of elderly people that are still working in retail environments, bagging, they're baggers, they're doing all kinds of things, and they're tired.
Yeah.
They have no income and they have to
Yep.
work. I
Yep.
didn't want that for my
Exactly.
kids and my grandchildren. And that's why I wrote the book, Hindsight to Insight, Money Between Family and Friends. Can I show the book?
Yes, absolutely.
Here's the book, Hindsight to Insight, Money Between Family and Friends. And the
How
reason
do people find it?
it's on Amazon. So go to Amazon and you'll find it there. It's on paperback, Kindle, and audio.
Nice. I'm going to go get my copy today. So why did you put that book together?
I put it together as a blueprint, and it's not a talking head book. This book is for anybody on any level to read. It's not for financial experts to read. They're going to find it boring because they already know it. But it's for
Right.
people who need the financial literacy and they need to understand what is an IRA. Some people don't even know what does IRA stand for. What is a Roth? What
Right.
is insurance? What is life insurance? What is that designed to do? What's wealth building? What are the
Yeah.
conditions of a
Most people
savings?
only see that stuff in movies. They don't think it's real. You know?
Especially when Tigo, to be honest, when you see most movies, the key players live in mansions. They live in these huge homes. Nobody lives in a
Mhm.
rundown house and a rundown car. So
Right.
you think everybody's going to have that, but it takes a financial game plan to have a lifestyle that's acceptable to you.
That's exactly it. So if somebody gets your book, they contact you and they say, hey, I want more counseling, or do you have training programs? Is that something you currently have, or maybe you're working on for the future?
I do. So my services are free as a financial coach. I sit down and do a complete financial review, unless we get into something really, really deep and it's hours and hours and hours. But for the most part, you come to me. I'm having a curriculum built right now because I do speak in colleges and universities. I speak in
Nice.
communities. So please reach out to me. And then the professors always have a test or a quiz as part of the grading process in school. So it is teachable and gradable, but I'm also getting a curriculum together that I will be offering in educational systems as well as households. So definitely want to get that hindsight to insight. And the next piece to that is foresight.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And if you're a single mom, because that in our generation and the generations that followed us, there's a lot of single moms, unfortunately, that they're having to battle in the house and outside the house to get where they want to go. Are you open to helping them? I mean, will you help them with their program, even if they just have a little bit of money to get started?
I specifically work with that. And some of these big box financial places, you have to have a minimum of $1 million or $500,000 in assets, and they don't even
Hmm.
talk to you. I will talk
Right.
to anyone of any age to help you get your financial game plan together and start, even if it starts small with $50. We can help you.
Oh, you got to say that one more time. Even if they start with what?
$50. As a matter of fact,
That's amazing.
it doesn't take, you have to start. So listen, this is for anybody. You can protect your income for as little as $50 a month. You can start any type of account where your money's going to grow. So yes, reach out
I
to
love it.
me. I can help you.
And I heard a rumor, you're doing a children's book. Is that true?
I'm getting ready to do a children's book with my granddaughter. She's 12. I just spoke with the publisher today, and we're going to be working on that, fully illustrated. There's going to be a lot of things beyond that book because I have big dreams and big plans. So look for that book. I'm not going to give you the title yet, although I already have it, but it'll be coming back. Hopefully, I can come on your show and share that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was going to ask you to come back. Come back often because I really think there's a lot of people out there that could truly, use your services and would love to connect with you. How do people get connected with you?
Well, thank you so much for that. SabrinaProtic.com on social media, on LinkedIn. Also, I'm going to be having a financial wellness workshop, a financial literacy workshop, October 21st. That's on a Saturday. So if you're in the Florida area, if you're in the Tampa Bay area, come on in. It's free from 10 to 2. Reach out to me and I can give you more information on it.
You're amazing, Sabrina. Come back often. We need your services. I love your smile and just come and hang out with us. You're family now.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed this.
That's awesome. All right, everybody, you know what to do. Don't send me an email saying, Tigo, I was driving when I was listening. I didn't get it. You know what to do. Go to tigodirect.com. Type in Sabrina. Type in finance. Type in hindsight. Guess what? She's coming up. Send her a message. Say, hey, I heard you on Expert Talk or I saw you on Expert Talk and I need help with whatever it is you need help with. Sabrina is there. She even said, if you have $50 to get started, she'll help you. There's no excuses. I hope you enjoyed this episode. You know I want you to come back next time. And as always, I'm Tigo. I'll talk to you next time.